Right boys, welcome back to another video and welcome to another episode of the Aston Villa career mode. We have a big episode ahead lads. We are kicking off the Premier League season away to Arsenal, and obviously we're still in August, so we have the transfer window still to go. A cup game has appeared here, so we have 4 games in this episode. It's going to be a busy one. Because we have 4 games, we can now jump in to 2 of those games, and to be honest lads, last season we made a decision, a wee bit through the season when things were getting tough. We made the decision that we weren't going to play the top 6, we're only going to play teams that were likely to be around us so that we could get points off them and just get as many points as we can. This season, lads, I don't want to run from that. I don't want to run from the top 6 teams. I want us to challenge for the title this year. I know we finished 9th last year. It would be a big thing to jump from 9th to Premier League champions. Leicester done it. They went from almost getting relegated to winning the league. And I know that's an extreme example, but it does happen every now and again. And this is FIFA. The team is a lot better this year, I think, especially with Watkins gone and Inaki Williams in from the start. I really want to see us pushing this season, and to be fair, we've got 2 of the easier top 6 here in today's episode. Arsenal and Spurs. I'm going to play both of them, lads. Right, I'm going to play both of them. West Ham, we're going to watch the sim, and then obviously Cheltenham Town, we're going to quick sim with the reserves team. We're going to try and pick up as many points as we can this season. So in an episode like this, I could quick sim West Ham. I'm not going to. I'm going to watch the sim. If I have to jump in and fix something, then we'll do it. I really want us to have a go this season, but there's also something we need to address regarding the team. Now the team's looking good this year and the reserves team is looking tidy, but at the end of the last episode I asked what should we do with the rest of our money. We have 33 million, which, to be honest lads, I am gonna sign either Adley or Supriyaha, and that's a decision I'm probably gonna make in a minute here. But I asked what should we do with the money that we have left over. So it was a very tight one, lads. I tried to record this episode a bit earlier and I couldn't, because the poll was actually tied, and I said, you know what, I'm going to wait for a winner. And it's actually an interesting one, but this is why I've left it to the fans to decide, because I have no preference, and whatever you decide is what we're going for. And you have decided that we should replace Tyrone Mings. Now the decision I'm going to make, lads, in the backup team we've signed Twanzebe and Ferro to play there, and I think they're going to be happy to be backups. Tyrone Mings, I'm going to sell him and use his money to go towards another signing. Even if we sign another striker, which I'm going to do here, we should get them for 10 million or less. Mings, I can see here, is worth 15 million. Let's say minimum 20 million for Tyrone Mings. We should have at least 40 million to sign a new starting centre back. So that's what you have decided. So Tyrone Mings will hopefully be replaced in this episode. So lads, I've made the decision that I'm going to go for Amin Adley. I've took a look online, tried to compare the 2 of them, and I think Adley is going to be the better option. Now, you're probably wondering, what kind of role is Adley actually taking in this team? Well, he's taking that Louis Barry role. We've currently got Wesley and Rodriguez up front in the reserves team. Very good. Adley is going to be on the bench of the reserves team. That is how stacked we're looking this season. I'm going to try and lowball them first off with 6.9. They want Jacob Ramsey plus 4 million. I like Ramsey. I want him on the bench of the reserves team. But you can see they're looking about 10 million. So let's try and get him for 8. Try and get him for his value. And they accept that. So Adley is hopefully going to be coming to the club. I feel like he would be an exciting player to use, off the bench in the reserves team if we ever play with it. I don't know if we will. but he's happy to take sporadic. We're going to get him on a long-term deal here. He's very young. He's the kind of player you would love to see in a long-term save. So, you know, maybe we will see that in the future. But for 29.5k a week, boys, Amin Adli has joined the club. And that means 25 million plus whatever we can sell Tyrone Mings for. And to be honest, lads, I'm going to put him on the transfer list right now. And if I show you here, this is where Adley's going to fit in. So we're actually going to take Bailey off the bench. We're going to have 2 strikers on the bench. This is the kind of depth you want, lads. That reserves team is looking very, very nice. So, lads, we're going to go in here and kick off the Premier League season away to Arsenal. As I said, we're not running from any team this year. I want to see us going out and trying to finish in, well, trying to win the league, to be honest. And that Arsenal team does not look scary. Partey's at centre back, Gabriel's at right back. That Aussie Tutu in CDM, I swear he's a right back. Pena can't be that high rated. Surely Martinelli's not high rated yet. Kolasinac is poor. There's really only 3-4 good players in that starting lineup. So really, really good chance for us to start the season strong here. So, lads, here we go. Away at the Emirates for the first game of this second season with Aston Villa. As I'm recording this, actually, just earlier on and a couple of hours ago, Villa have sacked Dean Smith in real life. So they are having a poor time in real life right now. I always thought they would struggle without Grealish, to be honest. I even said that in my Premier League predictions, but this is a good chance for us, as I've said, to get a good start. Arsenal, just a bit all over the place at times. It's a Villa team that I've tried not to change too much. I've tried not to go in and completely rebuild the team, but a few upgrades have had to be made. We are in season 2, so it's only natural that more and more players do get replaced. But I'm very, very happy with where this team is at the minute. Lads, need to get that cleared. That's a great save from Martinez. And we managed to keep it in play. Almost got caught there. But Danny Ings racing through, wins it. And Danny Ings fires us in front inside 10 minutes. Brilliant counter-attack. From almost getting caught out inside the box, not getting the ball cleared. Great save from Martinez and Danny Ings. I hope he doesn't get injured this season, because I never realised how good he was until he came back from injury last season, and he was absolutely unreal for the rest of this season. And he gets us our first goal of the new season here. Well won by Reguilon, and he just goes past Gabriel like he's not there. I've pressed A for the pass. It took him a while to play it, but Leon Bailey, 2 quick fire goals, 2-0 Aston Villa. Here's Szoboszlai, and Williams was making a good run, but he's found Bailey. Bailey hits it. Oh, it's off the post. I didn't actually think that was going to be much good, but it was a great shot from Leon Bailey. Here's Danny Ings coming forward. Thought Szoboszlai would make the run, but he's found Bailey, and now it's Szoboszlai. I thought he was going to make that 3-0. I thought he was just going to put that in the left hand side of the net. Well won by McGinn. And now McGinn, he gets fouled. We'll take that free kick. Arsenal can't handle us at the minute here, lads. Now, is Bailey the best man for this? No, Szoboszlai is. I'd be very shocked if he got it in from here. It is green timed. And I thought, actually, that had just gone past Leno. Bailey Inaki Williams. Great run, Inaki. Oh, what a finish from Inaki Williams. Lads, this is unbelievable football. Yes, we are still on legendary difficulty, right? And look, we'll give it maybe 3 episodes, 2 or 3 more episodes where we're playing the regular Premier League season, you know, and see how things are going. If we're hammering teams, winning games too easily, we'll maybe bump it to Ultimate for 1 game, and if that's too hard, then we might just have to throw some sort of sliders on Legendary. This could just be an Arsenal problem. Let's keep in mind, you've seen their lineup. They've got a lot of poor players. At least 7 or 8 of the starting 11 are so poor, and they're playing players out of position. It could be an Arsenal problem, but we have had a great start to the season here, and lads, 3-0 up at half time. We're going to go into the simulation for a while. If it stays like this, we'll probably end up jumping the results, but we'll see what happens. But lads, great play, and Leon Bailey makes it 4-0 after 69 minutes. We're going to jump the result, lads. That is it. That is unbelievable. A 4-0 win against Arsenal on the opening day. And lads, here is the offer. Tyrone Mings, Atletico Madrid want them for 15 million. I'm gonna ask for a bit more than that. What? 25? Give me 25, come on. They're gonna be tough to negotiate with here. 23.5, what are you saying? 18. Can you give me 20 for Tyrone Mings? No, they don't want to. Lads, I'm not going to sell him for ridiculously cheap. Let me check out his contract. I don't think it's expiring, so we should be able. And yeah, I mean, he has just over he has 2 years on it basically. I might add on another year and see if I can get a bit more for him. Like, literally, he's our starting centre back and he wants to be a rotation player. That just tells. Oh, I shouldn't have disregarded release clause, really should have. It's fine though. We'll give him the same wages that he's on at the minute and he takes it. And by putting an extra year on his contract, hopefully we'll be able to make clubs pay more money for him. But I'm not going to let him go for like 15 million. We need a bit of money to replace him. Chukwuemeka, again, done brilliant in the reserves team last year. Starting on the left mid, he grew a fair amount, up to 66, but we're going to be sending him on loan this season. Obviously, we got Adama Traore into the team as our backup left wing. Now, West Ham at home, a game that we're going to sim, and hopefully we can make it 2 wins out of 2. Yes, lads, come on. Emi Buendia with a goal after 6 minutes. Great to see that we're playing so well at the start of this season. Inaki Williams, 2-0. Lads, this is just brilliant football this season, and there's nothing I can do about the difficulty here. We're literally in a simulation and the boys are just rinsing West Ham at the minute. Oh dear, lads, West Ham are allowed to get one back, and we've made this a bit of a risky game for ourselves now. Oh no, lads, Reguilon's went and got himself sent off. Are you serious? We're going to have to make a sacrifice here, lads. Danny Ings is going to have to come off for Gilbert. He's going to have to go left back. That is annoying from Reguilon. He's not going to be able to play the Spurs game now. either, and I hope that doesn't mean that we throw away this win. Right, lads, I'm going to jump in for the last 5 minutes here and just try to keep the ball and yeah, just make sure that we can hold on to this win. I do not want anything stupid happening. Just pass to the player in space beside you and hopefully we can hold on. We've made this a lot harder than we needed it to be. We were 2-0 up, cruising. We go down to 10 men, but we have managed to hold on. It's a very hard fought 3 points, but I think we're going to have a lot of hard matches this season, and we'll have to be able to fight hard and hold on to wins like this. So PSG wanted Matty Cash. That's not happening. Chukwuemeka's loan isn't going through. Where do you see this, lads? This is ridiculous. Where is it? Leicester have signed Paul Pogba. What is going on in this save? 96 million they've signed him for. Absolute madness happening here now, lads. This is one for the cup team, and it's a team that should be tanking Cheltenham too, really. Let's quick sim it and see how they get on. What? A 3-1 loss. We're out of the EFL Cup. To be honest, I don't care that we're out of the Cup, but I care that we lost to Cheltenham with the reserves team. I think that's ridiculous. It's a game I expect them to win. I don't care that we're out of the cup, right? Because we won it last year, and even last year I didn't care about it, but the reserves team have just been taught a lesson there by Cheltenham. That's crazy. Thankfully that counted towards Reguilon's suspension, so he's back now. Jacob Ramsey I don't want to get rid of, but I'm actually shook. I cannot believe that has happened. I'm praying. I've seen a rescheduled match there, and that means we still only have Spurs left in this episode. It does mean we won't have cup games showing up in the schedule again now until about January, which is a good thing, but I just don't want to be losing to stupid teams like that. I'm shocked. 7 match rescheduled. They're just annoying. Spurs now in the league though, and it is back to action for the first team, making sure the first team are playing there. Leon Bailey's 87 rated now. That's unbelievable. And Nesri up front, who can be a good player in FIFA, although I don't see Heung-min Son anywhere. It's going to be a tougher game than what Arsenal was, but if we get a win here, we have had a brilliant start to the season, boys. So here we go, boys. Another away day in London. We've got Spurs now. As I said, it's going to be a lot tougher than Arsenal. From what I can see, there's better players in the lineup. They're in the right position for a start. Arsenal take notes, but again, it is 2 of the easier top 6 teams. You'd rather play Spurs and Arsenal than Liverpool and City or even Chelsea United, so we need to make the most of it. We've had a brilliant start in this episode, apart from Cheltenham, which was just crazy, but that was a quick sim with a reserves team, so we'll not worry too much about that. This season is all about the Premier League and the Europa League. Here's Vertu for Spurs. I don't know why he's played it right across the Jill there. We've managed to force them backwards a bit, but that shot took a deflection, and I thought that was actually going to end up in the bottom corner. Leon Bailey gets it cleared, and Szoboszlai drives out with it. Can we hit the counter now? Oh, Inaki Williams just stopped running. Szoboszlai, Ings, now Williams. Back to Danny Ings. Danny Ings. That's absolutely brilliant from Danny Ings. What a hit into the top corner. He is absolute quality. He's off balance when he hits that too. He's not even set the game yet. He's off balance. Unbelievable strike from Danny Ings. I'm telling you, he's going to be a beast this season. Leon Bailey, Reguilon coming forward, and there's so much space for him. He wins the corner. Now, who do we go for? Joe Gomez here. That's not a great corner. Bailey does so well. Makes his man trip over. And now the pace of this man. Bailey scores! He was putting those wide last season, but not this season. He puts it in the bottom corner. Brilliant finish. Not even any height on it, just nestled in that bottom corner. Brilliant finish on the left foot. 2-0 up at Tottenham. Reguilon, what a ball to Bailey. And Bailey still going. Oh, what a save. Was that a block or a save? I don't even know. But it just went straight up in the air. Ings, Soboslai. Space opens. Good save. Chance to get a goal. Maybe before he leaves. And he has done. Last game of the episode. Could be the last game he plays for Aston Villa. If it is, he's signing off with a goal. You can't complain about that, lads. 3-0 up, I mean. Let's jump into the sim, boys. We are cruising, lads. 75 minutes gone. I don't think Spurs are coming back. It's a 4-0 when Danny Ings gets himself another. He wasn't happy with one, he wanted two. Lads, that is a brilliant start to the season. So lads, it's the final hour of deadline day and we still haven't got an offer for Tyrone Mings or another one. We have 20 million in the budget, so 20 million plus Mings 15. It's going to be hard to get somebody good, like somebody young and, you know, brilliant. So I've made a list of options here, lads, right? And I'm thinking we could get Sergio Ramos possibly as a straight swap and maybe like 5 million. Now it says he's worth 19. Tyrone Mings is worth 15. If we offer 15, if we offer Mings plus 5 million, they've accepted it. Lads, let's think about this now. Sergio Ramos is 36 years old. He's going to decline. But he's 86 rated. He's not going to decline to 80 rated by the end of the season, is he? Surely not. He is going to be better than Tyrone Mings. He has to be. This is a big signing. If we can stay in good form, I don't think he'll decline that much. I think we'll get away with it for the season. This is still a huge signing, no matter what. Crucial first team player, of course. We'd be lucky to get him on a 2-year deal, but he takes it. No release clause, obviously. Let's just offer him 80k a week and see what he's saying. He takes it. So lads, Sergio Ramos has signed for Aston Villa. What a signing this is now. yes, we still have 15 million left now, but I'm going to save that for January, lads. Right, if there's anything we need in January, I'll do it. If we go through the squad, we've got 2 goalkeepers, got 2 left backs, we've got our main 2 centre backs, and our backup centre backs in Pharaoh and Twanzebe. In right back, we've got Cash and Gilbert. CDM, we've got Louise and McGinn. Left mid, we've got Bailey, and we're gonna have Adama Traore. Chukwemeka is, he's there. Cams, we've got Soboslai, Sanson, and Ramsey. Right mid, we've got Buendia and Traore. As I said, Adama Traore is going to be a backup left mid. And then in striker, we've got Wesley, Inaki Williams, Danny Ings, Louis Barry, and Adley, and Rodriguez. So we don't really need anyone. Now what I'm going to do before we go any further, 2 players are going to leave because they're annoying me. Because they just can't get any offers for them. So lads, that is going to be it for the episode. Sergio Ramos has come in. I'll tell you what I'll do, lads. Joe Gomez to number 5 and Sergio Ramos can have is number 4. Looking into his stats, he's probably set to go down. Yeah, but it's a big signing, and hopefully we can keep him 86 for as long as possible. And remember, lads, the career challenges, we still have a slot for 1 more career challenge. So if you have any ideas for a challenge on a forfeit, leave it into the comments below. But lads, that is it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.